Okay, so I mentioned kind of gluing these axles in place so they can't move. And I've got a little axle alignment jig. This is what I use for making my race cars and stuff to ensure that the car doesn't pull one way or the other. You want to ensure that it goes straight, because straight is faster than if it's going back and forth one way or the other. So this little wheel alignment jig is pretty slick. As you can see, it is by Redline Derby Racing, Toy Cars, Real Racing. If you're interested in it, hit them up. I think they've got a new one that come out that has some rubber, some little like rubber across there to keep it from sliding and stuff. But this thing works slick. I absolutely love it. So I've got it on there. I figured out where it needs to be. So now what I'm going to do is take it off. And I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to take, I use JB Quick. And it's just put the same amount of each, a little bit. It doesn't take much for doing this. So I'll put a little bit of that. That's the actual steel. And then what I'm putting now is the hardener. This is what makes it actually get hard and bond. So take a little bit of that, and I just use my old cards to mix this stuff up. So just mix it up real good. It'll turn like a dark gray color, and it actually gets a little heat to it as the two chemicals activate. Mix it up really good. And then I just take a little bit. You don't need a lot. Just take a little bit and put right down there where those little tabs are. Make sure you get it down in there good. And what we're doing is we're actually ensuring that that axle does not move up and down and side to side. And be careful not to get this on the outside, because if it touches the wheels and gets hard, it's definitely not going to be a good thing. It's going to slow it down. Okay. So we just put a little bit right there where the tabs are. And we're going to take this thing, we're going to turn it upside down. And get it on our wheel alignment jig. Give it a good firm push down. And then what I usually do is I slide it back and forth. I get the wheels, the axle centered, where the gap between the chassis and the wheel is the same. And then I usually count to 15. And then what I do is I usually put one of my wife's full bottles of nail polish remover. Sure we got it where we want it. Centered up. And then once we got that, we're just going to let it dry. So again, that's how I use my wheel alignment jig, to get my axles stationary so they're not moving up and down, side to side, and to ensure that the car goes straight, doesn't pull left or right. I hope some of you all find this information helpful, useful. Again, that's Redline Derby Racing, Toy Cars, Real Racing. If you're interested in a wheel alignment jig, hit them up, email them. I think they have a Facebook page too. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, if you're watching this video, you know I am building my son a custom 70 Chevelle SS, and I got this one, I believe, from Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures. Hope that's right. He sent this to me loose just as an extra in a trade that we did, and I figured this is a 67 Chevelle. And it's one of my favorite Chevelles. I love the body style on the 66, 67. So I am going to do a custom for myself on this Chevelle while I'm working on the 70 for my son. So I'll have the results at the end for you. I hope you like them. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the 70 custom for my son. This is Liver Diecast. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. If you all have watched the part 1 of this, you're probably anticipating part 2 to see what the finished product is going to look like. My son did want his 70 Chevelle black. And so I put a pretty sweet black paint job on it. Did some little rear marker lights, did the headlights, and I put a little gold accented hood on it, and I put the wheels from the Custom Auto on it. I think it's going to look pretty tough. Here's what it looked like before, and we're going to put this bad boy together. And then I also, you know, I'm a fan of the 66, 67 Chevelles. And so I went ahead and did a custom for myself while I was working on the 70 Chevelle for my son. And I will show you that at the end of the video. I've got it done and together. I did some little detail work on it too. So I think it turned out pretty sharp. I got that as kind of a gift from Northeast Diecast and Treasures. No, Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures. He sent that to me kind of just as an extra. And so I put my own spin on it. And I'm going to pop this bad boy together in the front. We will snap it together in the back. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put my screws in. I drilled and tapped my holes on my posts. So I'm going to add our screws. Okay, got that one in. Let's do the front. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Now, y'all be sure and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this custom. Be honest. If you don't like it, tell me. You liked it better before, let me know. But I think this thing turned out pretty sharp. This is what it looked like before. And this is after. It's pretty good. Lights. The rear detail work on it. Tail lights, side markers, some underneath detail. Let me know what you guys think. Like it? Yes? No? Maybe so? I think it looks good. I might try to drop the rear end of it down just a tad. Adjust the ride height. But I think it looks pretty sharp. Let me know what you guys think. Rolls good. Rolls nice. All right, so that's my son's 70 Chevelle. And then here's the little bonus. This is mine. It was purple before. Put a gold paint job on it with a black hood. Did some detail work on the back. Put some tail lights. Little license plate. Man, look at that. Just sitting mean looking. So there's the father-son Chevelles. Again, you got the 70 SS. You got the 67. Let me know what you all think. Live or Die Cast. Out.